We're going to do some lefts. We're going to do some rights. We enter a 2.45-mile road course, 10 corners, up here in the booth. Trinity Beast Mode, Mr. Nuka Bob, myself, and joining us for the custom race, D. Smith. What's up, guys? We are getting ready to blue screen for one split moment because we are going custom cup style here in Giggity Racing Season 4.5. Thanks for being up here, D-Man. What'd you think about that preset race?
Something to expect at Watkins Glen. It's probably one of the best road courses on the game. Hopefully these custom guys got their cars dialed in right to put on a good show too.
Yeah, we're going to be going left, like Puddin said, right. We're going to be going uphill, downhill, and everywhere in between.
One of my personal favorite road courses. We've all talked about this numerous times. Shift points, braking points, cars in front of me, what they're going to do. We've seen that earlier in the preset race. Guys backing corners up, trying to get that drive off, trying to beat people, trying to dive it in, contact being made. Who's going to be able to hold on to what they can do?
Oh, the 6 car has got the AI lag. Oh, Lord.
We do have
That's been a recurring theme here.
We do have Kate Taddy and Tommy Boy Armor as our in-race reporters. I do not know if
be kidding me.
I don't know if they I don't know if they are on Do Not Allow, but if you hear Tommy, just let you know he is up here with us.
Tommy, did you get spun?
No, I just hit that rumble strip wrong. I don't know how it spun me. I wasn't going that fast.
And no surprise.
Cola's all over the place.
No surprise to see him out front, though, real quick. Right behind him is the 14 of AJ Storm. 14 the 4 of Cola bounces off that wall. Utilizes that runoff just a little too much. New leader, AJ Storm in the 14.
Yep, AJ Storm up to first. And
Country Caliber.
Over to fourth.
Yeah, Country Caliber up here making his debut for the Custom Cup guys. Someplace I think he deserves to be. I've known him for a while, raced with him for a while, sitting in second, but trying to catch AJ is going to be a feat. These guys have started to separate a little bit. Now Pargo right there with Cola behind him. That is your top 4.
A little bit off is way in the back, dead last with some damage.
Yeah, he was the one at the start of the race that kind of lagged back there.
We're watching Kate Taddy.
Splitting.
Watching Kate Taddy brake check the field. Hey, they got 2 12s. Kate Taddy's in a 12 and Wicked Gatekeeper's in a 12. Oh, the 20 almost lost it. He's all over the place cutting grass.
That is the birthday boy this week himself from Ohio, Nannerbred. Heavy damage to the front of that.
Trying to make a pass on the 24.
Yep,
their stages. Oh, good, thank God.
Tommy, our boy sounded like he's got.
They made contact.
Tommy sounded like he's got a little bit of an issue going on.
Oh, he spins! Cola spins! Tries to get it going. He might lose a couple of more spots to the 12.
He actually saved it pretty well.
Oh, there's a lag. There's a lag coming from somebody. Is that Cola lagging? Oh, he is off again. Oh my God, Cola. Oh my God, I think he's lagging bad.
There might be some technical issues as they're coming up to the S's. He's on the outside of the 12 of K Taddy. Let's see what happens. K Taddy trying to give him a little bit of room there.
Yes, giving him a lot of room everywhere but the grass.
I'm already seeing a few.
Oh, Taddy off. Taddy. Oh, Taddy misses the bus stop 1,000%. You okay? Everything good?
Okay. It's a starting park for Taddy.
Yeah. Later, buddy.
Have a good night, Taddy. Thank you. Again, we got Tommy Armor Boy. I don't know if he's on allow or do not allow, so just be a little bit vigilant. Okay, yeah, just be a little vigilant. That's all, Tommy. No harm, no foul for him, but we're back on board with the 20 of Nannerbred. He's trying to catch the 12 right there, or the that's Wicked Gatekeeper. Again, we saw some great racing there a little bit earlier tonight here in the preset race. Can't imagine what's going to happen for tonight in the custom race.
AJ is the leader currently, right?
Yes,
Yes,
AJ.
sir.
Yep.
All right. He's
Well,
got a
AJ
good little gap on Country Caliber behind him, going through the carousel right now.
He is getting through that bus stop by cutting all kind of corners.
What's up, Big Carf? I'll talk to you a little bit later there. But Big Carf out there in YouTube land, Noco in the new 88 for him. He's been running that. We'll look forward to seeing him run that in Season 5. Coco Money Mike in a 48 Chevrolet. That's got to be eating him up just a little bit. I think there was a team change that happened right there, going from Fords to Chevrolet, but trying to do a little road course racing. We got Racing Rowdy.
There was a trade earlier this week where Coco Money Mike ended up going back to Noco's team. So I'm not sure the other part of the trade, but
yeah, I don't know that aspect of it too. So again, anything can happen.
Money Mike is quote unquote home, I feel like.
Yeah, him and Noco have such a rapport. They've got such a relationship, and they work well together. Country trying to have something for AJ tonight. Can he get it done? AJ looking very strong.
He's starting to pull away again here now.
That is twice I see AJ Storm go from the back of the rumble strips in the bus stop. He's like completely missing a corner.
Clicking through the field, I'm seeing some damage on some of these vehicles. So contact being made with the wall or other vehicles here that might be upsetting it. In customs, we all know how that pans out for them, though. It does affect their handling there.
The 88 of Noco did have some damage I saw on his car, as well as NRG in the 20. Oh, his nose is very
crunched.
I would say.
Yes, crunched. But he can overcome it. We've seen him win races before with damage. On board with the leaders. He's going into the bus stop right now.
I'm sure a lot of guys are ready to see the end of Heat 4 and move on to a new game. Hopefully there's some online improvements that are made between games and be able to put on decent shows without constant lag every race.
I agree with that.
Yeah, there's some people who do have the new one. I was fortunate enough to obtain it a little bit early too, doing a little practice and some fun lobby racing. There is some differences that I think I'm going to enjoy to it. A lot of similarities, obviously, but at the end of the day, racing is still racing, and everybody's going to fight for every inch they can get to get that W, whether it be public lobbies or league racing. Everybody wants that prestige.
I have noticed that the driving on that game is a little tighter, but if you bump your controller sensitivity up a little bit, it's pretty similar to Heat 4 still. But the new chase cam, the far chase cam, it is pretty great. You can actually see the left side of your car and how close you are to the bottom of the track.
I've heard a lot about that as I'm an over-the-hood driver. I haven't experimented with it too much, but yes, I've heard some good things. As we see El Parco out there in second in that red, white, and blue 24, trying to track down the third place or the second place car. AJ is checked out though. He is in a different ozone.
Yeah, El Parco's trying to run down country right now, coming through the last set of turns. But if things stay smooth here, it looks like AJ might check out to a stage 1 victory, or our stage is on.
Guys, if y'all watching AJ right now?
No.
Watch AJ Storm go through the bus stop, because he's been doing the exact same thing since the start of the green flag. Look, he's been doing that exact same thing.
Well, if a pattern keeps on going, that's not going to be good news for his points there.
And that is not good for El Capitan of Cola Motorsports, as Cola Motorsports himself is on pit lane.
Oh, I wonder, is he Is he just pitting, or is it a?
I don't see anybody pitting that soon. I didn't see any movement out of the car. We will get back to that here in just a little bit and see what happens. AJ Storm racing for Coleman Motorsports in that 14.
El Succo in the 24 starting to close the distance between him and the 19. He's coming up through the S's now.
Trying to make some work of that. That's a great advantage. Some people may not get through that elevation change to the S's smoothly. That's a good opportunity if you can to get there.
Yeah, coming through the S's, you want to time your shift into fourth perfectly with one of the turns on the S, so it just rolls through smooth, or else it could break a little loose sometimes with you.
And I think I just heard it from our in-race reporter right there in the background reverb. We got one to go in this stage, which will give our man in that number 2 car an opportunity to regroup. And I just think starting in the back going into turn 1 though, because it's a great opportunity to pass, but you got to be able to make sure the people in front of you are braking, and it's difficult, but a great opportunity to make a pass there. And I think that just concluded our stage 1 here in our custom cup.
Stage 1's over.
Yep, it looks like AJ Storm will win it. Country Caliber second, El Succo in third. Let's see who.
And I want to give a big shout out to Serenity Racing out there. He says I don't give him his fair dues in the YouTube chat. And Robbie, as we all know, is always there supporting the league, supporting his team, helping anybody and everybody at the same time. So
that he does.
So what's up, Robbie? I know it's late for you over there again. He's 5-6 hours ahead of us, depending upon what our your time is. So
fourth and fifth, Tommy.
What's up there, SpaghettiOs? But we are going to do the old patent and rack 'em and stack 'em here at Watkins. That's right, rack 'em and stack 'em and stack 'em and race 'em.
Stack 'em and race 'em.
That's right, Trinity. Giving these guys an opportunity in their custom cars to might make some small tweaks if need be. Some people tweak, some people don't on their custom. AJ Storm, El Parco right there, going to bring this down. Camaro Millsy, and trying to see who the 4th place car is.
That's Camaro, Country Caliber in
That is
third
Country
place. Caliber.
So, yeah, that is your top 4 going into turn 1. Here comes El Parco to the inside. Contact being made with the 14 Chevy on Mustang Crime. AJ's going to take that outside line, get that better drive. Here comes Country. Does he have anything for El Parco?
Parco sneaks by right there, coming through the S's. Maybe coming through the bus stop, he can close the ground on AJ. But
Camaro Millsy
like
right behind them.
Nope.
And that is NOCO also. So NOCO and I do believe that's
the same line.
NRG right there.
AJ is continuing to cut the corner.
Country to the outside, Parco right there on the inside, and Camaro Millsy trying to hold that line, get through that carousel, make everything work. Country Caliber is going to get that line. AJ Storm pulls out another 2 car links, NOCO and Nanobread right there behind them. That is your top 6.
Caliber got a little wide there on that turn. El Parco gonna try to dive it below, but he gets a little loose coming out and has to check up.
We've talked about using those runoff areas. But that is not the place to use the runoff there because you have such a short straightaway to get yourself set up. If you miss the entry to one corner, it will throw off your next, as we all know. Booger McFarland says, don't mess up one corner, it'll mess them all up for you.
There's a 3-car battle coming through the S's behind these top 2 cars. The top 3 cars. Looks like NOCO.
NOCO, Nanner's right behind him. Camaro Millsy and the former NOCO mobile. If you got
they are lined up going through every turn on this track, waiting for a slip up to get by.
If you guys haven't reached out to Nanner Bread, this week was his birthday, so again, happy little belated birthday to him, and he helped us set up everything up on Monday.
Captain.
Yeah, so great, and thanks for his help setting up Monday nights too. But yeah, NOCO runs it just a little bit wide. Here comes Nanner to his inside, can't get it done. NOCO pulls it back up, utilizes that line. They got Camaro Millsy right in front of them. Leader still AJ
Yeah,
Storm
AJ.
pulling away.
Yeah. AJ still pulling away. Maybe because he's cutting corners. Well, looks like Country's starting to close the gap on him.
I think Country did the same thing AJ is doing.
Well, if you can't beat him, join him.
Yep. 'Cause I think he did it the last corner.
If everybody gets penalized 5 points, it's all even.
right. Here we go again. Let's see what lines they take.
Wait. AJ cuts the beginning corner, the middle corner,
Oh, and he hits a wall.
Oh, and it cost him. Yeah.
Country
He tried
Caliber to the lead in the 19.
Country Caliber
Yes.
to the lead. Yes, that is correct. He raced in another league. I had the opportunity to have a little bit of a team over there. Country raced for me. Great guy. Just scares me when every time I see something pull up on my messenger because some of the things he sends you. But man, let me tell you what, great guy, funny guy, great driver.
Ah, you.
What happened, Tommy?
Oh my God! I hit the rumble strips on next to last turn and took me right into the
Dang.
wall.
So NOCO,
Well,
AJ Storm, Camaro,
Well-
Millsy, and NRG all going into turn one. So that was very costly for the leader of all of stage one, AJ Storm. NOCO and Nanobread seems to spread that out, and Camaro Millsy lost 2 spots there. Let's see if he can gain it back in that Chevrolet horsepower down the backstretch up to almost 185 miles an hour, and then they're going to get on the brakes down through third gear, hard onto the gas as soon as you get the car rotated. El Parco right in front of it, and I just saw the 14 right there too. So he's trying to make some ground up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why he be cutting the corners. Because he rides on the rumble strip, he spins out. It's safer to cut the grass than it is to ride the track, stay inside the track.
He took it wide there and lost a little bit of ground on Parco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder how much damage he got because he hit that wall hard.
Caliber continuing to pull away out front though. Will El Blanca or whatever his name is now.
Yeah, right.
Will he have anything for Caliber here in the second stage? Top three's getting spread out pretty well now.
El Parco going through the bus stop, drops to the left side just a little bit towards the end, trying to do anything he can, but he's got fast company behind him too. I think that his majority, that is the 14 of AJ Storm trying to get back up to his rear bumper after he led the entire first stage and had that accident coming out of the bus stop.
I wonder if he has any damage from his spin coming through the last turn right there.
We can try to click over there real quick, but we all know how it pans out sometimes.
It doesn't look like it
Tommy,
very much.
yeah, you are one with the side rail, huh?
On my screen, it does show him having damage, but again, I don't know how much it is because of the glitch.
It looks like.
Yeah, I don't know how much of that because of the glitch.
Well, you're gonna have another whole stage, Tommy. Just don't lose a lap.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a wreck. There's a stack up. Caution. Think caution.
That's
Nothing
the
yet.
21 of
Nope.
RKM, and then the Wicked Gatekeeper.
It's still green, I believe.
Yep, they still going. That was about 3 or 4 cars there that kind of got bumped.
I was just about to say it's been caution free except for the end of the stage so far in this race.
On board with the
AJ's
number
trying
1.
hard to get back up to El Parco or El Seco.
Yeah, let's ride around with him for a lap over the heavy. Oh, as he hits the wall coming out of turn 10 down the straightaway, up through the
Yeah,
gears,
well-
find your braking marker.
He lost a little time there to El Seco. Caliber continuing to pull away though out front.
Yeah,
Who's that in fourth? Is Noco in fourth?
I do believe that is, yeah.
Wait. That's a red looking car, I believe.
I'm on board with AJ. It looks like Noco's behind them, and then AJ is he's in front of Noco, but behind El Parco, as they are
Okay.
trying to chase the leader
Apparently, yeah.
down.
Okay, I was looking at the wrong camera. He's right back with El Parco now, though.
Yep, coming up here to turn 9 with these custom cars, gear ratios, who's going to hit the brakes when, do what they got to do. Parco comes
It's
down,
gotta
hits
be
the rumble
getting
strip.
close to the end of the stage.
AJ is he just ate him up through that area right there too, and they keeps it off
Sucker
the wall
gains
that
it back
time.
on the front straight, though. Coming down into turn 1. You want to hit that downshift perfect so you can hit the apex of that corner. They both took it pretty clean. It's a battle for second and stage points right now.
AJ overcoming some adversity right there, hits the S's perfect with the elevation changes, comes up through the backstretch again, utilizes what little bit of draft if you do get any, hard on the brakes, hits the rumbles, kinda hits the rumbles, and hits the rumbles.
Gotta hit the rumbles, gotta hit the rumbles.
He's coming through the carousel a little better. He's going to try to pull to the outside. Oh, he touched it in behind him.
Sucko touched the door. Chevy versus Ford.
Sounds like
Oh, El
coming
Parco
to the
overdrives
white
it just
flag.
a little bit. Will that give the opportunity for AJ Joel Storm to, he gets hard on the brakes and lets Parco come back
the
up
leader
in front of
just
him.
took the white flag for the stage, I believe.
Yes.
And I think AJ almost lost it too. He tried to cut it back too quick. He almost lost it.
He almost got into the grass right there before the turn 1.
Oh, he takes it wide.
He gets the run taking it wide though, and
yes, yes.
coming through the S's.
Power move.
That is a power move.
Yeah, huh?
So Parker trying to fight back though. He's not going to give up easily. He wants the second place stage points.
He'll be happy, can trade now within third, same thing with AJ. Don't overdrive your car, don't make a mistake that could cost you anything more. Later Country Caliber definitely checked out on the field.
The Caliber will take the stage win here. Still battling out for second though. Coming through the last set of turns.
Oh, there's El Parco, gets a great
coming
drive on
into
the
the
inside of
last
AJ.
turn.
Can he make it work? He forces AJ high,
he's
doesn't touch him to
inside.
do it.
Wow.
Now, that's how...
That is how you overtake a spot at Watkins Glen, right there coming to the line.
Yes, very
AJ,
much
if
so.
AJ, when they overdrove it, he probably would have maintained that spot.
So, Caliber, you stage 2 winner, followed by El Succo, overtaking AJ in third now, with Noko fourth, and who is behind Noko?
All right, Tommy, here you go. One whole stage, probably 1 or 2 spot stops.
Yep.
Who's in 5th place, Tommy?
Noko.
Who's in 4th?
Let's see. Nanner Bread, then AJ Storm. Yep.
NRG up to 4th and Noko 5th, rounding up the top 5 there.
Not a super heavy aero track, but again, damage can affect the handling of it. But these guys choose to not fix their damage, saying, hey, I don't want that time on me. Just give me 4 freshies and a belly full of fuel so we can rack them and stack them here in stage 3.
Track position is always key at road courses, really. Because if you get too far back, it's hard to move through.
We're going to see what AJ does, if he chooses to fix it or not. If he falls back, he fixed it. And looks like he fell back. Did he? Yeah, he's actually no, he didn't.
Country, Parco, Noko, and AJ, your top 4. Nanner Bread right behind him. Can't see who that is on the outside. Somebody chooses to back that corner up just a little bit. Good job by that opportunity. 24 of El Parco goes to the outside. AJ tries to go with him. Here comes Country right there. Is he going to utilize what he can do going up to these S's? They're just going to go single file. Great first turn here in the custom race. El Parco out to the lead.
20 car lurking behind these top 3, starting to pull away coming to the bus stop. He gets a run on him coming into it. It's starting to be a 4-car battle up here in the front. Coming through the carousel. Down
As much horsepower
gear.
as these cars have with the downforce compared to sports cars on a road course, it's incredible how they can just maneuver these things around.
The only difference really is the braking points are a lot sooner in the stock cars. That's one thing. That's one thing you'll have to.
Here comes Country making a move out of turn 10, coming down the straightaway, makes it clean and green on him.
Side by side. Who outbreaks who?
Yeah, it's a shutoff contest, and AJ Storm looked like he's going to win it. Contact being made. AJ Storm picks up 2 spots. Yep. It is a shutoff contest, is what we say in flat track racing, and AJ hit that perfectly.
Or somebody's in the grass in the back.
Parko right behind him, pushing him down the straightaway. What's he going to do? Going to have to lift just a little bit early here, which he does. Hits that perfect right there, just clips it. AJ Storm back to the lead. Right behind him, they've pulled out just a little bit on Country. Country has had himself a hot rod, led some laps, and I do believe that's Nanobred behind Country. So it is. He's trying to get back to the rear bumper of Country. Country's in third, El Parco in second, AJ Storm back to the point. Coming through turn 10 down the straightaway, high RPMs. Who's going to hit their braking point and their shift points just right? We've talked about that a little bit earlier there, Trinity.
Exactly. Looks like AJ is definitely hitting them points a little bit better than Country at the moment, because he's steadily starting to walk away.
We're going to do a lap with the 4th place car, trying to go up through the S's, make through this right-hander right here. Sounds like our Henry supporter having a little bit more trouble. We'll check in with him in just a second. Down the back stretch, the Nanobred's going to try to catch the 19 of Caliber. Caliber's right there with El Parco. Hard contact. Oh, it looked like Nanobred backed that up just a little bit too much. Right contact into the wall. Managed to save it. Still gains a little bit going through the left right-hander here in the carousel. Country Caliber right there with El Parco. AJ loving what he's seeing, pulling away another 2 or 3 car lengths as they're going into turn 9. Once again, who's going to do what? Country to the inside, Parco onto the outside. Country gives him room, Parco also. They both have utilized the outside runoff area going into turn 10. No rumble strips right here for him. They all hit that corner. They hit turn 10 perfect down the straightaway. Here comes Country trying to make a move.
Man, Nanobred's car looks all pushed
Country
in.
makes the move. I was trying to get up there. I was trying to get to that, try to get the Country right there. He does make the move on the Parco. Nanobred in that 20. Heavy damage to the front of that 20 Toyota. He's right behind Parco, but he does makes the move. I was trying to flip up there just so we could see that. I don't know exactly how that happened. I apologize. Caliber to second. AJ Storm still leading. Parco and third, and Nanobred's going to hit that bump just on the outside, try to slow him down a little bit, hits the bus stop good. He's got heavy damage to the front of his vehicle. Go ahead, Bob. I need a breath. I got to go hit my oxygen tank.
Yeah, we got the third. Yeah, we got Country in the middle. We got the Nanobred. We have. Okay, just trying to find. Everybody seems to be single file right now. They sorted themselves out a little bit. Wicked Gatekeeper. Got Noco. He's behind all these guys. I don't know what happened to him, but he is not having a good race at the moment. Coco Money Mike. He's all by himself.
No rights to music.
No right to music. And we're back up at the front. AJ is definitely pulling away. And Tommy flattened her nose again.
Every time I go around them corners at that first turn, it just gets sideways on me.
Now they got gaps between El Succo and Country Caliber and AJ Storm, and all the gaps are just widening out now between everybody. AJ's got a sizable lead. Looks like about 3 seconds over Country Caliber. Country Caliber looks like he has about a half second over Nana. I mean, El Succo.
That is your top 3, AJ Storm, El Parco, and
oh, there's a wreck. Tommy in the 6 and the 21.
That was my fault. I got loose again.
No caution. We stay green.
We are still clean and green back here on board with the throwback deuce of Tommy White racing for the underdogs, trying to do a little forward crime and keep up with the RKM guy right there in front of him. Looks like he's having no problem keeping up with him. Both cars appear to have a little bit of damage though. RKM going up through the S's right there too. And it looks like our boy back here, Camaro Mills's got a little bit off right in front of him with Wicked Gatekeeper. He's trying to make something happen in that Chevrolet. The Canucks right on a little bit of a Ford Chevy combination for him. A little bit off, misses the chicane. Mills's going to take advantage of that and go to the outside. Can he track down Wicked? That's going to be a tough task.
Oh, I'm back.
Country Caliber almost lost it. Getting a little bit too low down on the rumble strips in turn 10. But he gathers it back up and keeps on going.
Oh, looks like AJ's out front now.
Yes. Pulling away.
Sorry,
by
I'm
a
just
lot.
getting caught up.
Yeah, looks like he got a good 5 or 6 second lead.
I'm on board with Country, and it sounds like he is wrapping that motor out till its very max going into that bus stop. We're just putting it almost on the chip. Again, these guys aren't custom, so they can't custom do their rear end. But man, he's got that small block screaming going in there.
He's been running second, and he's been running up front all day. So hopefully he can have something to run down AJ Storm here. But El Parker might have something to say about that too in third place.
Yeah, Osako is not letting Country Caliber get away.
Something I am excited for Heat 5. I have seen it. It hasn't exactly worked yet. Again, kinks and bugs got to be worked out. But the way that live timing and scoring is going to work, the ticker at the top with the lap counter, I'm really excited for that, especially from a broadcast standpoint.
Right now, it's not even officially launched yet, technically. So it's still broken at the moment. But hopefully, first patch they get in will fix that.
Yeah, like I said, it's not working, but like you said, but hopefully they get it tweaked a little bit because it looks very beneficial for everybody who broadcasts. There's so many different leagues, no matter how big or small in the Heat community, that it will benefit.
Oh yeah, it'll make it so much easier. Won't have to really, the in-race reporter won't be as necessary.
Oh my God!
Then after that.
Which will give them an opportunity to concentrate more, too.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, all of us have done in the IRR, and it is difficult to communicate with your team. They have you're listening to them. They have the broadcast muted. You're listening for questions at the same time, and it's tricky. So something that I am looking forward to. I have seen some things I do like on the new one. Again, similarities, but the differences and nuances are very cool.
Yeah, hopefully the game will be a stepping stone to a great product for the next gen console, whatever the title will be next year. I think they're going to phase out the Heat name after this title.
Something I've always really wanted to see back is the you want to, as the leader, do you want to pick the outside lane and the inside lane? Make that an option? And then left side tires only compared to right sides, what we are dealing with tonight at a road course.
I'm interested to see the cone rule come into effect in the All-Star race coming up.
Oh, yeah. At Bristol, that's going to be fun.
Yes. That's usually where they test new things out for upcoming, their ideas for future seasons maybe. And maybe that'll be one that sticks at certain tracks where it's one line is more dominant than the other. As I think a caution maybe come out.
I'm
No.
still on board with Noko, and he is going full bore. Heavy contact, heavy damage to the front of this 48 of Coco Money Mike, which is very unfortunate. Again, we're all good friends with him. He stayed the night here a couple times, hanging out on his way back home to Texas when he got off the boat. Struggling just a little bit. Let's see how it pans out for him for the rest of the season, though. But AJ Storm still out there pulling away from everybody. Let's do another lap with him, as we are seeing green flag pit stops being made. I do believe that's a little bit off, coming off right there. It is.
The top four looks
six
about
car.
equally spread out right now.
Yep.
Doing
So
a
we'll
lap
probably
with
have-
Parco, and it looks like Money Mike accumulated a penalty there by sitting in the middle.
We're probably about halfway through this final stage now. Probably. Depending on when you want to come in.
Tell me how many laps you got left.
At your earliest convenience, we know
After
you're
wrap,
driving.
I'll tell you then. Yeah, I'll tell you then.
Yeah, he just came through the carousel. He's on the back stretch.
Bob, who do you got your eyes on?
Nope, I don't think he's back yet. He had I think he reported in the chat that he had a headache and might have to. He'll be in and out for this race.
I gotcha.
13.
So we got
You
13
got the one
laps
pit
to
stop,
go.
huh?
No, I'm good. 16 laps.
Okay. Good deal.
Yep.
Thank you.
Tom Hort wants to know who's the girl in the background. That would be our in-race reporter, Mrs. Tommy Armor Boy, trying to get some things done, and we appreciate what Tommy's doing for us tonight, helping us out.
You're welcome.
It is tricky, man. It's very difficult. I can't imagine doing it at a road course. I did it once at a road course, and it was fun.
That's
unique.
keeping my words down, doing it, so I'm good. Keeping calmer. All these mistakes I've been doing here. It's usually a good track for me.
I want to say you get about 12 or 13 laps on a run. Ooh, 17 got on two wheels there in turn one. But it's about 13 laps for a fuel run. So with 12 to go now, you'll see pit road get real busy here.
Flipping through, trying to find some action, seeing what's going on. A little bit off,
Ooh,
killing that
Mike
bus stop.
around.
Money Mike, I've heard it in other people say it in other broadcasts. Maybe I don't want to steal from him, but he is not having fun right now. He's trying to hold on
He
to
is
that.
straight up not having a good time.
Whoa! AJ totally blew that corner. He allowed Country Caliber to close up a lot of ground. And looks like El Parco coming into pit road.
If you're the leader, how long do you stay out here? Do the guys with fresher tires or who pit before you, will they maybe jump over somebody who decides to stay out a little longer, or will about even out here?
Well, we know older
See,
tires
that's-
do work on better on road courses, so depending upon where your tire wear is at, I can only see the leaders right now, and that's Country Caliber and AJ Storm going in for fuel only, depending upon where their tire wear is, because those stickier, hotter tires seem to hook up a lot better than stickers.
Yep. So you would
Yeah,
you would think if your car is working good, you would have came in sooner rather than later on used tires.
Well, the longer the run goes, sometimes the lighter the fuel load will get, and if you can manage your tires, you can get faster throughout the run.
Plus,
So-
what did you do in stage 2?
Exactly.
At
Yeah.
some point in time, you're going to have to come down. If you stayed out on stage 2, at some point in time, you're going to have to get tires. Those stages are a very equal opportunity, great time to come down and scuff those tires in as we see Country coming out of turn 1. We're doing boom vision with our leader right now. Overshoots turn 1 just a little bit.
On a restart. On a restart, I'd rather have fresh tires, but when it pans out and gets later in the run, it's a toss-up, really.
Captain Jack out there, he says new tires do nothing on road courses, so... And he is very fast, as we all know. Let's see how that pans in. Once again,
the top 2 pit here.
We are in Season 4.5 of Giggity. The new game has come out. We won't start Season 5 for a while now, for a couple weeks. We got to finish. We still have Iowa and Chicagoland ahead of us, so this is an opportunity for some of these guys who may or may not like. As we see Country Caliber coming in, some guys who may or may not like road courses, they've got an opportunity to come back and shine on one more short track and 1 more mile and a half before we conclude Season 4.5 and jump over to 5. I'm just curious. I'm going to keep the comment. I'm going to keep it on Country real quick because AJ has stayed out. I just want to see what get an idea of how long he's on pit lane and what his thought process is here. Noko now coming down to pit lane, it looks like.
AJ using the AJ line through the bus stop.
Country Caliber took 4 tires there. He was on pit road for about 15 seconds, so
he's going to take that chance.
I think AJ's about to come in this time, the way he rode that last lap.
Oh yeah, when the second place is trying to jump the broom from you.
No, he stays out.
Oh no, he's going out again.
Oh.
I'd have thought the way he was running that line, that last lap, I thought he was just trying to pick up as much time as he can before he came in the pits.
It's interesting to see.
He might
bold
be trying
move,
to just
Cotton.
go
That's a bold
splash
move.
And go. He might be trying to just do a splash and go.
Plays out.
Still on board with him. Nobody in front of him. Nobody behind him. Clean and green. Up. Now I do see one lap car coming out of the bus stop, going into the carousel right here, just a little bit in front of him.
Noko's already come down pit road.
Yeah, Noko was just on pit lane. And see, tire wear, again, not on a higher dramatic tonight, so these guys utilizing every amount of dollars they paid for them Goodyear rubbers. And I do believe, yes, AJ is coming to pit lane this time. Let's stay on board with him and see what his strategy is. Let's see what he does. Trying to make everything work. He has himself a good gap, especially on road courses. If the second place car pits, that gives you
Let's see how long he stays.
Yeah, that gives you close to a 50-second gap in my mind, Trinity.
Yeah, exactly.
So even if he did want 4 fresh, he still has enough time to get there. Not a long pit lane, kind of difficult to get onto, very easy to make a mistake and slide into. Yeah, that's close. I don't know if that was 2 or 4, but he definitely has enough fuel to get to the end. At your earliest convenience, Tommy, as a reporter, who is still leading in the lower left-hand corner?
I think it looked like maybe AJ Storm. Because Country Caliber is not too far behind him.
And yeah, I'm on board with Country right now. They're going through the bus stop. Country made up a lot of time.
14.
The 14 is still the leader, so this is the battle for the lead right now. Then second place right behind him. He timed that perfectly.
But look how much time he lost to Country Caliber. Country Caliber, he was further back before that pit stop.
Well, yeah, because Country pitted 1 lap before that. Country utilizes that runoff, brings it back up, brings it back down into turn 10. None of them hit the rumble strips of the apron. They stay off the wall, going down the front stretch, where their braking points are. This definitely closed the gap up for second and first place.
Oh yeah, and that country is he's up on that wheel too.
Oh yeah, especially being on older tires too, depending upon what AJ did. The left front gets ate up here, and you can't chew it up, depending upon how long AJ stayed out on a custom setup. Can he make it work? Can he make it hold? Country has older tires, which we do, like we just talked about, is preferred. What has he got for him? That's why we called this one the full send. I think Country is just going to go full send on him, and he's just made up another half second on AJ, it appears.
The 19 car is coming. He's trying to chase down AJ Storm coming through the carousel there.
Oh yeah.
They've got a pretty good gap on El Succo in third. The whole short chute behind them right there.
Into turn 9,
yeah, even a
utilizes
telescope seat behind him.
Yep, and he makes up another good 2 or 3 tenths right there.
Oh yeah.
Country is just licking his chops. Country is licking his chops.
Of the turns much better than 14 right now. Who could be overdriving
it right
the
grass. Oh, that's going to allow
as the
Country
19
to
takes it perfectly. He runs it a little wide, a little bit of speed coming through the S's, trying to close the gap even more.
We are over the spoiler view right now with Country Caliber, the second place car. I will go back to AJ and do the boom vision, but I am just curious. I think this is one of the best opportunities for all of our viewers to see another 2 tenths. He is right there on the bumper. AJ gets out of the bus stop really good there. He pulls it back down to the inside, but Country is not about to give this up. AJ still right there pulling down the medium stretch, I should say. I guess there's 3 here. Going into turn 9, find that white line, hit your braking point. Pulls it down to the inside. AJ uses the outside just a little bit. Country drives it in. Pulls it back down into turn 10, down the straightaway. Oh, he is. Oh, yeah. AJ is definitely got to be doing a little bit of mirror driving right now. Captain Jack thinks AJ took 4. And if that's the case, that's a disadvantage to him because, again, we just talked about how...
AJ and Caliber did take 4.
So therefore, Caliber took 4. He pitted beforehand. His older tires are preferred on road courses.
Pretty good. It leveled out pretty good when they come out pits. But I want to say his car will be on older tires and a lot lighter sooner than AJ's will. So he might have the advantage coming to the end of the stage, or coming to the end of the race.
Any little slip that AJ does, Country Caliber is going to be all over it.
He gets a wide run right there coming to.
And AJ pulls about 2 tenths that he just lost back up of it. Here comes Country pulling him back down in through turn 9 up through this little short chute, making the last turn into turn 10. They both drive it in deep.
It in there.
Oh yeah, he pitched it in there. Drive her in deep and let her eat. He was trying to make that happen. Lap cars in front of him. Will that play a factor? Country on the bumper.
Keeps it clean though.
Toyota on Ford crime.
Oh, this is just a good battle right here.
I'm curious to see how this is going to put. Yeah.
And these lap traffic, they will catch that lap traffic right in front of them.
They got plenty of cars in front of it too, trying to go to the
Chevy
broadcast.
Mills, Camaro Mills is right in front of them.
I was trying to go to up and a little bit off poles to the inside. That is right. Camaro Mills right to the in front of AJ. This is giving the opportunity for the Mustang 14 of AJ to slow down just a little bit, try to figure out his maneuver around him. That's giving Country Caliber an opportunity to make a move. AJ's going to make a move to the inside. Yep. AJ goes to the inside. Country tried to the inside of Camaro Millsy too. Millsy gives them the line. They still haven't separated themselves too much. Looks like a Country made a little bit of a mistake. The splitter hits that dirt. That does slow you down. There's another 4, 5, I'd say it's 5 car lengths. Definitely 2 car lengths that he pulled out. Country dives to then turn 1 pretty deep, trying to keep up. They both utilize that outside line. Going up through the off-camber elevation changes of these S's. These guys should be able to flat-foot it in the custom. Still one more lap car down in front of him, going down the backstretch, almost 185 miles an hour. We've talked about that earlier too. What will this lap car do? Country is like, come on and help me out. AJ, Country's trying everything he can. See a little bit of dirt flying.
The 19 starting to overdrive here trying to catch down AJ. You want it to be the other way around. You want to make the person in front of you overdrive and make a mistake. But
I
Well,
really
this
do.
21 car, what would this 21 car do?
That's RKM. RKM, captain of the Canucks. Again, is such a gentleman, has a good time, loves to have a laugh. But I think he is will pull over just a little bit out of respect for these guys. But let's see what he does. Again, not trying. I am trying to.
It's over.
That was it.
that was the race to the line, and AJ Storm just won it.
I'm gonna get a
Wow.
6 out of all that. I'll take it.
Heck
What a
yeah.
great. That was a battle for the win.
It's already done. It's already done. I had the blue screen for 1 split second. But as he has suggested, we are back to full
But
screen
I did
view.
have Country Caliber. We only do the winner?
Just for right now, again, because of the time restraints. But if we do, if Country can, if he's got a couple seconds and we can keep it, to a minimum, I would like to get his thought process on what he was doing, being his first time up there. As we see him join the party, the one and only AJ Storm, racing for out of the Cola Motorsports camp in that 14, and we've just got Country jumping up here too. AJ, congratulations to you, man. Great job. What were your thoughts when you saw that 19 Camry coming down, hammering down on you those last couple laps, buddy?
I just want to say it was good racing with the 19 there throughout the whole race. I think he was a little bit better than me in the second part of the track from the bus stop on. I think I was a little bit better than him through the first half, the first part of the track. Alsucco, he raced pretty well. I noticed there at the beginning, my car to the bus stop, I kind of had like this little line I'd hit every once in a while, and I was not trying to do that on purpose. My car literally is just a dirt track, and but there the last 15 laps or what? No, last 7 or 8 laps, it was a clean race between me and Country. I right out of pit road, I come into the bus stop and I got really loose because I was like I think 3 seconds ahead of him, and then he came within a second of me after that mistake, and then the whole time he got within I think 3 car lengths of me one time, and we come up on lap traffic there, and I fortunate enough to hurry up and dive it in before corner, and I had the preferred line, and Country unfortunately had a bad timing with lap car. If not, he probably would have been beating at my door. He got it pretty close there in the last lap, but it was a good race in him. I'm pretty happy with the speed of this car. It feels pretty good to get a win for old Coke Motorsports.
Yeah, you guys have definitely expanded your lead here in the season 4.5. We got Iowa and Chicagoland coming up, and we know the talents that you have, man. So congratulations, great job to you. Took that 14 Ford Mustang with Stuart Haas, Cola Motorsports, straight to the front, and man, dominating performance tonight. But Country, I'm gonna let Trinity take this one and D Smith take this, but I got one question, man. How bad were your chops drooling when you saw him come out of pit lane and you're on his bumper?
Yeah, so I was sweating. I was kind of surprised that he made a mistake, because he didn't make a mistake pretty much the entire race. And once it got to him, I just was able to stay with him, and he was a lot better in turn 1. That was certainly my worst spot on the track, and that would kind of hurt my speed up towards the S's and to the bus stop. But I saw him, and I noticed he kept making mistakes. Once it got to him, I felt like I was sort of putting the pressure on him for sure. And the one car, I caught him in the second last turn, and he kind of slowed me down just enough to AJ to pull away. But it was a good day. My second start in the Custom Cup, and it was a success.
Caliber, good job on your second. Both of you got stage wins. How do you think pitting a couple laps before AJ played into how the race finished out there?
I don't think it was too big of a difference because when he came out of when he came out of pit road, he was around 2.5 seconds ahead of me, which is where he was before I pitted. I felt like my car was certainly better on the longer it went on older tires, and if anything, maybe that was helped me a little bit, maybe gave me a little bit more grip, but I don't think it was too big of a difference.
Good race. Good job trying to run him down. Both of you, good race.
Did any of y'all make any kind of minor adjustments on y'all last pit stop or y'all just did what y'all did and just sent it?
I added a little bit of tape on the caution at the end of stage 2, and when I came down, I just took as less amount of fuel as possible, and that's all I did really.
Yep.
Country, I've had the opportunity
to. Fast.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to race with you numerous times, talk with you quite a bit. Like I said, every time you send me a message, you got me scared by what you're going to send me, man. But you have proven your worth here in Giggity Racing in the Custom Cup, our Elite Series. Tomorrow night, we will be going back here for our Xfinity and our Custom Xfinity, guys. So thank you, Trinity Beast Mode, and to Habab, Mr. D. Smith, K-Taddy for setting everything up. Congratulations to AJ Storm and Country Caliber on their great performance tonight here up in New York. Turning right and left in the Custom Cup cars. On that note, guys, please
catch us all racing tomorrow night. All three of us will be racing tomorrow night.
That is right. Yeah, that is facts. Come join us back and root your favorite broadcaster on. We'll make that a little bit of a deal right there. Root your favorite commentator on. So please, with everything going on in the world, stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for your rights. Please take care of you and your own. Be safe. And on that note, now it's time, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye! Bye.